Hello, cohorts and fellow Deadites. I'm Brendan,
I'm Sam.
and welcome to Our Life in Horror.
I've got a throat lozenge in my mouth.
Yeah, I'm sure we both sound like shit. I'm congested. You have a sore throat.
Every time I laugh, I cough. So apologies if I cough into the mic. I'm gonna try really hard not to.
Yeah.
We're doing a review.
Yes, we are.
Thanks to. Oh, sorry. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say up here.
No, thanks to Kevin Krueger for the super chat and requesting us to review Rent-A-Pal.
Rent-A-Pal.
Which I did not even know this movie existed.
Oh, I did.
You did?
Yep.
I have never seen anyone talk about this movie. I've never seen a poster. I've never seen a trailer. Nothing. So when Kevin super chat us and asked us to review it, I was like, I have no idea what that is, but I'm down.
I've seen the poster. Like, I've seen this movie was a Scream Factory release when they had to deal with IFC Midnight.
Okay.
So I know of its existence. I had never seen a trailer before, and this was my first time watch. I'm upset I didn't buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did we find it?
So Amazon has a deal with IFC Midnight where IFC Midnight has its own streaming platform now.
Okay.
So you can sign up for IFC Midnight on Amazon Plus. It is $5.99 a month.
Okay, gotcha.
We started a free trial, so we get, and when you do that, you get 30 days free.
Should take a look at what else is on there while we have the trial.
I was gonna say, if there's any other recommendations, I was looking on it, and I've seen some of them. Like, I saw there's I think it's a Russian movie called Sputnik I've seen before.
Okay.
What else was on there? There was some other stuff like Hunter x Hunter's IFC, same with Pie Wacket, and like, you know how I was buying all those Scream Factory movies that were like low budget?
Yep.
Yeah, all those were IFC Midnight movies.
Cool.
Yeah.
I liked Pie Wacket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot of like foreign low budget stuff.
Okay.
Yep.
Pie Wacket is done by the same guy that did Backcountry.
Yep.
Like Adam McDonald or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. We still got to see his new movie, but Before we get started here, I just want to say shout out to our channel members.
Woo!
We appreciate you guys so much. And shout out to our channel mods. We appreciate you guys so much.
Yeah.
And we've also got merch up in the shop. I don't know why it's not coming up. There we go. Some Valentine's merch up in the shop. So take a look at that if you wish. And our regular merch is up there still. Then Merry Krampus is gone, but yeah, some fun stuff. So I'm gonna say what's up to the chat here quick, and then we will get into it. I noticed Big Rod is in here. Big Rod gave us a super chat for sleepaway camp.
Yes.
He said we could wait till the summer to do it. We don't want to make him wait that long, but we're also thinking we want to pass Valentine's Day, because this is kind of the time for Valentine's.
Yeah.
Oh my God, our dog is in like prance mode.
Oh yeah.
Sorry if you guys saw what I was seeing right now. So we are going to do sleepaway camp at the end of March because that's getting closer to spring and get us in the mood for it. So we don't want to make you wait till summer. Like you said, it would be okay, but we're going to do it at the end of March.
Yep, I'm in.
And we are doing our count of the collection. We're starting Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. So what's our plan exactly?
I don't know.
There's a lot there. Like,
we're gonna start shelf by shelf.
So like whole shelf,
and maybe do like an hour or 45 minutes. We'll just see how it goes, right?
Okay.
Not like a whole shelf. We'll just kind of start in a section, and then you can't touch the section again until we're done every segment in the future. You can't mess with things, or we're gonna fuck things up. But we're gonna count all the movies in the collection as well as talk about them and mention the ones that we're also going to do a tally of the ones we've actually seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be fun. We'll see how the first episode goes.
Yeah, we should almost start with like the cabinet.
The dresser?
Mm-hmm.
We can do that. I was looking at my stack beside the bed.
Yep.
I was like, I should bring those down. Yeah, we can start with like that stack and the dresser if you want.
Yeah, because like the dresser, I know for a fact there's a lot of movies in there I haven't seen.
Yes.
And I have stuff that I need to add over there because my end of the month roundup's almost available here.
Gotcha.
So I'd like to add those in.
You just don't want to touch that yet.
I was debating on doing it first, but
yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Ryan.
Ryan.
Thanks for joining us, as always, and thank you very much. And Oon's here with us tonight.
Hello.
Welcome back. I'm glad you were able to make it. I refuse to miss. And Big Rod, like I said, is here. And we got Holland Oates. Hello. I feel like my voice just like cracked. I've been watching some classic horror films, but I believe it was Sister Abby I wanted y'all to watch. Yes.
Oh, yes. We forgot.
Yeah, write that down. I'm so sorry. It's a short, right? I know this is off topic, but are you guys going to see Companion? I've been hearing really good things. I really want to, but Hard Eyes is next week, and our budget's a little tight at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. We might have to wait.
That one might be waiting until it comes out.
Yeah, I do really want to see it. I know I've heard good things too. But we are seeing Hard Eyes next Friday. We've already made plans for it. So
we're going on a double date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for our friend Jess's birthday. Jamie. Hello, Jamie.
Hi.
And we got Josh, Beyond the Grave Media. Go check out his channel, everyone, too, if you're into horror. Obviously you're into horror if you're watching us. That was dumb. Be my horror movie. That's so adorable. Thank you. I made it on Canva.
Yeah.
The little ghost mug. I kind of want it. Okay, sounds good. We will do end of March for sure. We've already picked a day and everything. So
it's happening.
Yeah, and we have not seen Sleepaway Camp yet, but we know the twist because we were in a Q&A with Melissa Rose. Plus, it's impossible to
avoid.
But I'm excited to see it though. I think we'll still really enjoy it without with the spoiler.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hey Jean, thanks for joining us. Yes, it's almost at 1 million views. I follow the director on Instagram. Oh, cool. Okay. That's for Sister Abby.
Okay.
The short. And Noel's here. Hey, Noel. All right. Check out Noel's channel too. He's doing a little challenge where he's going to challenge people. So I think he said he's going to challenge us.
Challenge? What do you mean challenge us?
I don't know. Okay, so we're doing Rent-A-Pal.
Yeah.
Thanks to Kevin. It has a 6.3 on IMDb and a 69% on Rotten Tomatoes. 69. Initial release was September 11th, 2020. I'm so immature.
Yes, you are.
A strange VHS tape allows a lonely bachelor named David to find companionship with Andy, its charming and charismatic host. However, Andy's friendship comes at a cost, and David desperately struggles to afford the price of admission. This is starring Brian Landis Fulkins, Will Wheaton, and I don't know why Lisa's not on here, but Lucille, maybe?
Yeah,
Kathleen Brady.
That's the mom.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And then
there's no Lisa.
Really?
I promise.
Oh, you'd have to click more.
That's okay. Directed by John Stevenson.
Written, directed, and edited by John Stevenson.
All right. Okay, let's catch up on the chat here, and then we'll say our spoiler-free thoughts.
Okay.
You know the twist, dang it. I was so stoked to see you react to that. I saw it in the theater. Oh, shocker. Live and in color. Yeah, we know. Hey, Corey.
Hey,
Can't
Corey.
stay long, but just wanted to say hey. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate it. We are happy you caught it as well. Hey, Anthony. We got Anthony and Allie coming on our channel on Sunday for Donnie Darko.
Oh, yeah.
Rent-A-Pal is fire. It's also super disturbing. I love it. Yes. It is not what I expected. We'll get into this.
Yeah, me neither.
I have some thoughts. Okay. So.
Oh, that's
Companion
unfortunate.
was awesome. Do not watch the trailers.
Already watched.
Yeah. I think I only watched one, though.
Yeah, I've only seen one, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the second trailer is the one that spoils something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Don't tell us anything, obviously. But, yeah.
Okay.
Spoiler-free thoughts. What did you think of Rent-A-Pal?
I wish that I would have seen this movie sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I knew it existed sooner.
I wish I bought it. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
This is gonna be. It's already probably an out of print Blu-ray, but I think it's still at a reasonable price. Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie.
Okay. I thought it was good. I do have some issues with it, but I still thought it was good. It's fucking depressing. I have so this reminded me of some aspects of Requiem for a Dream with the old lady storyline, and I have a really hard time with that.
Okay.
Because Oma's going through kind of some stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't handle old people's movies. I can't handle them. I get so choked up.
Yeah.
This was not what I expected. I didn't expect it to have that part of the storyline in it. So like going through that, I was like, oh man, this is rough. But yeah, I thought it was good. It's a unique, cool concept.
Yep.
But yeah, it's not what I expected, I guess.
Oh, I thought you'd like it because it's like super bleak, and
I don't know if there's certain bleak I can handle. I don't know. Aging is a tough one for me.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I have a hard time with like that stuff. Hey, Gio.
Hey, Gio.
We are going on the movie canon this Saturday for horror movie talk. We're playing a game and talking horror, and there's other guests that will be on the panel as well. So go over to the movie canon, give them a sub, and hang out with us on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get into spoilers.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I didn't have our normal spreadsheet, so my notes are kind of all over the place. So
Describe this movie in 3 words.
Depressing.
Uh-huh.
Nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Can I also say sad on top of depressing?
Yeah.
Because like I was actually legit sad.
Mine is depressing and soul sucking.
Okay.
So that's the same thing too.
Yeah.
I have no other words for it. Technological? I don't know. Like technology? I don't know. What else can I really say?
Yeah, it's old technology, but
yeah.
It's all high tech at the time from the looks of it.
Yeah.
It's very like well-tamed VHS stuff.
Yeah. Depressing. That's my number 1 word for sure.
But there's some scenes of like levity and stuff. I wouldn't say levity, but there's a lot of like there's heartfelt moments throughout this movie, which I was not expecting.
Absolutely, but you know how I usually have a very long list of favorite scenes?
Yep.
I don't.
I wouldn't say I have a crazy list either. I have a few for sure. Yeah, I even have one that I don't like because of how it made me feel.
Yeah.
This movie gives you feels, which is super surprising.
I know, and they're feels that I don't like. Like you said, I like bleak stuff. I like feeling things. This is the type of feelings I don't like. It's very old lady Requiem for a Dream storyline.
But it's just so much more than that, though.
It is. No, I know. It's not exactly like there's none of the addiction stuff. There's different stuff,
Yeah.
But it's just that aging, that old. I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch up here quick, and then we will
get into favorite characters.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Where did I leave off? I gotta start stirring our comments because I always lose track. I think I was around here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, movie canon, Geo. Oh, we got Dell here. What's up?
What up, Dell?
Thanks for joining us. I caught a bit of your live the other day, actually. I took care of my grandparents when they were still alive, so I totally get finding that stuff hard to watch. Yeah. I think most people can relate to this like subject matter.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we all have family, like, well, most of us.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Thank you. Someone in my live the other day asked if we ever get noticed outside of YouTube. I was like, no, we're still babies.
Yeah.
But that's sweet. Thank you. We appreciate that. Yeah, Saturday will be fun. can't stick around but wanted to pop in and stab the like button. Thank you. We
Thank you.
appreciate that. Yeah, hitting that like button honestly helps the channel more than you would think. Like it helps with the algorithm and everything. So we appreciate that. Jamie's got the movie canon link there in the chat. Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate you. And we got Coy. Hey, Coy.
Hey.
Everyone go check out Happy Sanjo's channel too. He just started doing his lives and stuff. I can't word. YouTube been dropping the ball on notifications. Oh no.
Yeah, I get notifications for the most random shit on my YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, and we've got Coy, who's been a member for 1 month now.
Woo!
Woo! Thank you. That's awesome.
Happy month anniversary.
Yeah.
That sounded a lot smoother than how I think it sounded, right?
Oops. I was so ready to discuss that short with you all. You're breaking my heart.
Oh,
Life in Horror. I'm sorry. We will you wrote it down again, so we will definitely try and get to it. I apologize.
I know. I got so much shit I gotta watch.
Yeah.
I got one more bug movie I want to watch before our deep dive on that, and then I have to watch somebody else's short.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
The bug thing.
The movie's only an hour 20. So
okay.
Yeah, it's not long.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going out for dinner too.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna watch a bunch before work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Jamie. Oh, we got some gifts here. Thank you, Coy. Gifted 1 Our Life in Horror membership.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, 2. Awesome. Thank you. We appreciate that. Let me find out who they went to. I'm getting really sidetracked here, but that's okay.
Thank you all. Your love has broken the curse and freed my soul.
Thanks, Coy. Oh, it's playing again on my thing. Thorn Theater Reviews was gifted, and Corey Wilkie's Movies and Music was gifted.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome. We appreciate that. Thank you for supporting. All right. Favorite character?
It's Linda.
Lisa.
Lisa.
Is it
Lisa or
it's
Linda?
Lisa. We've talked about this during the
wrote
movie.
Linda down. Are you sure?
We went over this last night, and then we saw her write her name Lisa with the phone number.
Oh, yeah. I even wrote down Lisa. Why'd I write Linda over here then? Fuck. Lisa is the best character in this movie. And I'm not even putting that as a knock on David, because I think David's a very in-depth character, but clearly he's not okay. As for Lisa, she's very caring. She just wants to help, and she has like a genuine interest in David.
Yeah.
And that was his way out, and for him to be able to connect to the world besides from his like isolation, and he gets embarrassed, and then Andy doesn't make it any better, so he's pushes her away, and it's really sad. I was upset.
I know. I was really upset with where this movie went to.
Yeah.
Lisa's definitely my favorite too. She's very selfless and sweet, and she's just a good person.
Yeah.
And she wants to even help with like his mom, and like she just met him. Like she doesn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Even her work field, like she works with the elderly, and like is like actually a good one. Like there's people that work with the elderly that shouldn't work with the elderly.
Yeah.
But like she's actually one of the good ones. But yeah, unfortunately, David was my favorite character until a certain point in this movie.
Oh, same.
Obviously, if you've seen this movie, you know that he can't turn out to be your favorite. Unless you like craziness.
Well, I think there's a lot to appreciate about David. It's just unfortunate the way that everything went down.
No, I know. And it just goes to show, I mean, it's an extreme situation of how taking care of someone who is sick like that really puts a pause on your life, like Lisa says.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And can really put you into a hole of mental health problems for yourself.
Yeah.
It's hard to not only take care of that person, but to know your loved one who you knew before as a regular person is going down this route, right?
Yeah.
It takes a lot of patience. And yeah, unfortunately, this was a very extreme version in the movie of someone going a little mad.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering if this happens in real life.
I hope not.
I hope not too, but you got to think like it's.
There's definitely some people that will go like yeah.
Like, do you think they have enough time to like realize what's happening and they decide to take like a long break from it?
I don't know.
Because like, yeah, some people it's 24/7. You're living in this other person's home and you have no life other than what you're doing.
Yeah.
So finding an escape or time for yourself could be very hard.
Mm-hmm. It can be. It'll be a while until we can catch up on it. You guys work hard. Yeah, we'll try and get to it. Thanks again, Coy. Thank you. We appreciate that. Having mental health shit can be a bitch. Lately, things have felt like a roller coaster for me. Oh, I hate that. I really hope you get in a better mental space. I know winter can be rough.
Yeah.
And if you have other stuff going on. But stay strong, buddy. And yeah. Suffer from mental health issues from time to time. I think everyone does. Most people just don't talk about it. Yeah. I definitely I go through depression spells and everything.
Yeah, I think it's seasonal depression.
Yeah. It's been a lot better since I quit drinking.
It's true.
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely not fun. And you're right, we don't talk about it enough. And if people talk about it more, you get to vent and let it out, and then it actually helps.
It's therapeutic doing that.
Get the release, right?
You get the hero of mine, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. She gets an earful.
I get anxiety too. Yeah. It used to be worse though.
Oh yeah?
When I was drinking.
Oh yeah.
I would sometimes have like a panic attack in a grocery store and have to leave.
Yep.
Like I wouldn't even be able to drive to the store. But yeah.
I'm just recently
it's rough. I feel for you, buddy.
Just recently developing like little bits of anxiety.
I know. I've heard you say the other day that you had anxiety for the first time. Like you've probably only said that 2 or 3 times in our entire relationship.
Yeah, I think it's just because I'm sick and then I'm out in public and just don't like it.
Yeah. Okay, least favorite.
I honestly don't think I have one.
Okay.
Yeah, how about you go?
Andy?
Here's the thing about Andy, okay? I don't think it is Andy.
Like it's whoever made the video?
No, I think a lot of what happens
is in his head. Okay, well then anyone working at Rendezvous Video or whatever the fuck it's called.
See, I think that's Diane. Because we were talking about that last night, who Diane is. I think she's the receptionist.
The receptionist, the cameraman. The cameraman doesn't give a shit.
No, he's just doing his job. I think the receptionist is worse than the cameraman.
Oh, I think they all are. They're just there for their dough. They don't care about
do you see
these matches or anything. They don't care about the actual well-being of these people.
No. Did you see her? How many times? Like, it's made like an extreme point of how often she like checks his credit card.
Yeah.
And it's very blatant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's awful.
She is.
Yeah, it's nice that she gets like the shit scared out of her.
Yeah. So those of you that have seen the movie, I'm talking to y'all at home. Do you think this shit on the VHS with Andy was it actually going this far, or was it in his head? I want to hear some other people's opinions there.
I think the first time you watch it, all the dialogue there is real. So I'm thinking that Andy he's a bad influence for starters, because he brings up a lot of like stories about how, we would get in fights, or, he's trying to almost brag about being like an alpha
Mm-hmm.
even knowing clearly he's probably not.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think there's some problems with the Rent-A-Pal video with Andy and how he could potentially manipulate somebody that's vulnerable like David.
Okay.
Yeah.
Un says in his head.
Yeah. See, I think
Okay.
everything at a certain point ends up being in his head.
Yeah.
I don't think this is like the actual video, because I was actually
Right.
I was actually listening for stuff like when you go and play stuff back, and I was wondering if there'd be like a word change or something like that. Like not a whole lot, but like say if this was like a haunted video, it'd be like a one word change difference.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, okay, maybe this is gonna be like some Videodrome type level shit where like Andy's in the videotape and he's like,
I thought
trying
it
to
was
fuck
gonna
with
be
him.
like that too.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of gonna be supernaturally, or I don't know.
Yeah, or like
Not this. I didn't expect this to be the movie.
yeah, like I thought it was gonna be like subliminal messaging or something like that too.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
I thought there was gonna be more than one videotape.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, see, I didn't think it was in his head last night when we were watching it, so now I'm like rethinking the whole movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I
Oh.
thought this was actually just like some dickhead on the tape.
Oh, yeah, no.
I'm like, this is a horrible pal to rent.
I do agree he's definitely not perfect,
No.
but I do think this majority of this is in his head.
Okay. All right. Koi says, I've never heard of this movie. This sounds interesting. It is. It's also very depressing.
Mhm, it
So
is.
make sure you're in the mood for that. Who do you think had the best performance?
Ooh,
Dickhead on the tape is quote of the day.
I think everybody is really good in this movie. I'll give it to David,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too.
but I also think his mother does a really great job as well.
You
Yeah.
know, yeah.
Like she goes through a lot of emotions throughout this whole movie.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's very fast, and David watching his slow descent into insanity is very well portrayed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to act like for her to act like in the state of this old lady who's like losing it and like is like happy at 1 second and then not the next is like that would be hard.
Yeah.
And
like even when like there's like the scenes of like the touching moments and stuff like that, I think they do a very good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is depressing. Excellent damn flick. Hadn't seen Andy since Stand By Me Killer. What's that?
I don't know. I know Stand By Me is a Stephen King novel and movie.
Is that the actor was in it or something?
Oh, maybe.
Sorry, I'm not following. I haven't seen that movie though. So
yeah, I haven't seen it. I don't know.
Oh, the actor is in Stand By Me. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Is that Will Wheaton? Is who plays Andy?
Yeah, I think it was because I just said the cast. Will Wheaton.
Yeah, okay. That's the only reason. That was the only name I recognized, and I don't know where I recognized the name.
Koi, I have been wanting to see this movie. It's depressing too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Y'all are killing me.
I haven't seen it.
We gotta do it. Thank you. We appreciate the support again. I'm gonna put up another super chat super chat clip for you. But oh my god. Thank you. Looks like we're doing Jacob's Ladder.
Yep. I've never seen it. And we're
you haven't? I thought you did.
No, I've never seen it. And we're clearly talking about the original.
Is there a remake?
Yeah, there is a remake.
Okay.
I heard it was awful.
Okay.
Let me know.
Yeah, let us know what version you want.
But I'm assuming it's the original.
Yeah.
I hear it's a trip.
Oh boy. It has been on my watch list though, and I keep putting it off for when I'm in the mood for it. And
Yep.
I'm like, am I ever gonna be? So now I'm gonna be forced to watch it. So this is good. Love that movie.
Oh yeah.
Saw it in theater. It's in my top 3 films, and we don't talk about the remake. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're
All
doing
right.
it. We'll try to get that in the next couple weeks.
Yep.
Okay, so we just did best acting, so score and soundtrack. I didn't rate anything for this. I didn't catch anything.
I didn't really either. It's pretty somber. I think there's a reason for like a lack of score in this movie. It gives it more of like a realism type thing. This sound design is really good. So like you hear every clicking motion of like the VHS player, and
Yeah.
you hear the static of the TV. And I also think that there's moments within the movie where you hear Andy through the TV, and then there's moments where you don't hear him through the TV, and it's almost like he's in the room with David.
Yeah.
And I think those are moments where he's slipping.
Okay.
Quote me on whether I was just hearing shit or not, but you know how you watch movies on like a VHS and it just has like this different sound to it? Try
been
to
a long
remember the
time.
last times that you watched a VHS tape.
That's so true. I don't remember the last VHS I watched. But
But those are like the feels I got. It just sounds like a touch distorted.
okay.
Like almost like it's a voice with static behind it, and then all of a sudden there was no static.
Okay.
So I feel like maybe those were moments where he was slipping in and out because he's starting to give in to this tape and the idea of having Andy as a friend.
I gotta rewatch it and analyze it in the version of him going crazy, and it's not actually Andy. But I don't want to rewatch this movie.
We'll give it a year.
Couple years.
Do a revisit.
Okay. Did you have anything else for score and soundtrack? Or
No, that was it. That's all I got. I don't think I picked up on anything else.
cinematography?
The movie looks very good.
Yeah.
For like a low budget movie, I think it looks very good. I don't think there were many like. It's not like, oh, what a gorgeous shot or anything like that. But like, I like the emphasis on, like playing the tapes and how it was like a cultural phenomenon. I don't know what year this movie takes place in. I'm assuming it would be sometime in the 80s because I think that's when the dating tapes were running quite frequently.
Yeah, it's got the VHS tape, dating tapes. It's got the like, you could even tell by Diane, the receptionist's hair was really like up, like poofy. Like their house looks kind of dated.
That could be a 90s thing though too. Like look at Elaine from Seinfeld. She had like some pretty wild hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does kind of look 90s.
I was just thinking more like the roller skate would be something I would think from the 80s.
But that kind of, like, we went roller skating when I was young.
I never went roller fucking skating.
We had a roller skating rink.
Where?
In Cambridge.
Is it still there?
No, it's gone. It's called The Form. We used to go there with the boys and not roller skate, just hang out. And there's a whole like play, like kids side with like a big ass jungle gym, and like you can rent it out for parties and stuff. And then there's the roller rink.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and with a DJ and like disco lights on it and stuff.
And I swear to God,
Wish you grew up with me.
I never had anything cool as a kid.
Yeah.
I had a beach.
Yeah, well, I would have liked the beach.
Yeah, I did like my beach.
Yeah. Jamie says I practically lived at the roller skating rink as a kid. I love that.
Yeah, I always wanted to, just because it's like such a 80s nostalgia thing to do.
Yeah.
Like Stranger Things.
Yeah, it was there for quite a few years too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they got rid of it and turned it into like some liquidation thing. Dumb. Roller skating rink, but we did go roller skating.
Yeah, they weren't just there to hang out with the boys.
Oh, yeah. I did. Okay, to be fair, I did
Sam.
roller skate a little bit when I was like young.
Mm-hmm.
But then as I got older, I just wanted to hang out. I didn't really write too much for cinematography, but we already kind of went over it. Costumes, outfits.
I wouldn't say there's anything that stands out to me.
No, I just wrote down like the tapes in the beginning. All the girls kind of wear something with their personality. Like the flirty girl had the lips on her shirt and like her hair all flirty and up, and then the other girl had like overalls on, and I don't know, just kind of matches their personality a bit. Hey, Kevin's here.
We got the man of the hour.
Yeah, this is all for you.
Yeah. Oh, that's from a movie. The Omen. It's all for you, Kevin.
Memorable lines.
Oh, see, I only wrote one down, but I do think there's a lot of great like monologues in this movie. So I will say my first one, and then if you have more, we can go from there. But I literally laughed. I'm like, sounds fucking weird, Andy.
Yeah.
I laughed. I'm like, that is awesome. That's how I would react to.
Yeah. I laughed at that too. I swell up just looking at him.
Oh yeah. I don't think I wrote that
Mom.
down. Yeah.
I was like, eh.
You got any more?
Oh, I just have one more.
Okay. I can't write this whole thing down, but like this would also count like as a scene, I guess. But like David's whole monologue when he's for doing the first take of his revamped dating video was so good.
I know. And then they're like, it has to be 30 seconds.
Yeah. I'd be like, I will pay for extra time.
Yeah.
If
that should have been an option.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. For a longer video. Yeah.
Yeah.
My last one was just nice digs because your grandma said that once to you. And we were like, digs.
Did she?
Yeah, about the house. She's like, you got new digs? And we were just like, what is that slang?
Oh.
But then I think it was Andy in the movie said it. Nice digs.
Yeah, when he's checking his place out.
Yeah.
He's checking his place out.
Yeah. You guys give raw number scores at the end, like a final rating as a whole?
Yep, yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. It's all for you, Damien. Gizmo, hey buddy. Yeah, it was okay. I like part of the film. I'm happy with only the DVD. Don't need to upgrade it. I'm positive. I promise.
Yeah, okay. Get the Blu-ray while it's still fairly cheap.
You have more lines?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Hold on. I wrote down like what I wanted, and then I put in brackets like what it was. No, I don't.
Okay. Did you have lines disliked?
Not at all.
Okay. Favorite kill? This one's fun.
Yeah, I definitely don't have one.
You don't have a favorite kill?
No.
Oh, mine's David. If I had to pick between the two.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna count it.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I wasn't like, yeah, like this, yeah, like yeah, David's dead. I wasn't like that.
But you gotta pick one between the two.
I have to.
It's definitely not the mom.
No, of course not.
Oh my god, this movie was tragic.
But I also felt bad for David.
I know.
I couldn't like I'm not like I felt bad for both of them. I wasn't happy about either of them. I didn't think either of them like felt justifiable in any way or yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got NA.
Okay.
No.
I thought Lisa was gonna die, so I wrote her name before she even died. I wrote Lisa Lasagna. And then she got up and I was like, she's alive, and I crossed it off, and then I wrote David.
She's very competent. She got up and ran right out that fucking door.
Yeah, she got out of that lasagna mess.
She stabs him real quick and fucking runs.
Yeah, definitely least favorite is the mom. This movie, Kevin Krueger. This movie was tragic. Absolutely. I can't. I just so bad.
So sad.
So sad.
I was probably visibly upset when he pushes her down the stairs.
Yeah. There's even when he just smacks her for the first time. There's a horror movie from the 70s called Rent-A-Dick. I want to see that film.
Okay. Interesting.
Is that an actual movie or is this a porno?
Yeah, I don't know.
I have questions, Gizmo.
Snuff film, maybe.
Oh, Bitter Wolf. I like this
Hey.
movie. We're hanging out with Bitter Wolf tomorrow.
Yes, we are. I'm excited.
Yeah. Okay, so we said our favorite kill, least favorite kill, gore factor, special effects. There's not a whole.
There's not really a whole lot.
No.
Like the blood and stuff looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's not a slasher by any means or anything, or a body horror movie or anything.
No.
Yeah, just some blood. Just a little bit of blood. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see his face? He would have been so upset. He just walks up and leaves.
I wouldn't do that, but
that's actually pretty funny.
I actually like. I've been meaning to watch more movies, and I just lost track. Like I got 6.
You've watched enough. I didn't prepare at all. I'm just coming to
There was
be
two.
a personality.
There was 2 more movies I wanted to get in, and I'm gonna get the one in that I absolutely want to get in.
Okay.
So I already love it.
No, it's not a porn. It's directed by the same dude who did Vincent Price film Madhouse.
Yeah.
Okay, Rent a Dick.
Rent a dick.
We'll try and check that one out.
Yeah.
Storyline and pacing.
Oh, it's such a sad story. It's so bleak. It's so depressing. And like this movie does a very good job of giving it time for you to love David.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, because I would be that man's friend. I would be his pal.
Oh, me too. He was a very sweet man.
Yep.
Like he would have been perfect with Lisa had none of this Andy shit happened.
Yeah, like if Lisa hadn't taken the date first,
yeah,
the whole movie would have been avoided.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think David's great, and you know what? I don't even think it drags at all.
For pacing, I put it a little slow at times.
Oh,
that's the one issue I had. I felt it. I was scribbling on my papers a lot out of anxiety. So I was like, "Oh, this is a long movie," but I think that's just me. It's a bit of a slow burn at times.
But I think that's what's so good about it, right? Because you're seeing what it's like to be living and being a stay-at-home.
No, I get
caretaker.
I get it.
Permanently, and I think I think it's a great way to tell the story. I think David's absolutely, like, I loved following David until the end. Up until the end, I guess. And I was sad by the outcome of this movie when David made the choice not to call back Lisa. Was sad. I was like, oh no. I was like, this was your chance. And she called back. I
know. And she showed up with lasagna.
Yeah.
Fucking lasagna.
Yeah. And I like by the end of it, I'm not gonna say I love the relationship between David and Andy, but you can tell that David would be a good friend to have, even if he's just watching a re-recorded video throughout the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. It's a sad, sad story about being a caretaker. And yeah, the only issue I had with the pacing was it felt a little slow at times for me. But I guess, like you said, that's kind of what it would be like.
Yeah.
And I think I have finally found the type of bleak that I do not like. I do not like this old people bleakness. I hate it. I hated it. I would rather watch the irreversible rape scene 5 times in a row than rewatch this movie again.
Jesus Christ.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do
That's
that.
a long ass scene.
I would not do that.
Yeah, no, I can't do this. Yeah. I can't do this type of bleak.
And I think Andy's quite entertaining.
Those parts, yeah.
Yeah, and by like you when they're like having like the back and forth, I think it works really, really well.
Yeah. Yeah. Just too sad. Too sad for me, man.
Yeah. I think Andy might be like the representation maybe of like the dark side of what's going on in David. Maybe of him not dealing with things properly.
And getting some trauma over it.
Yeah.
And some like resentment and stuff.
Resentment,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey Eli. Thanks for joining us. You're just coming for us all. I know.
We don't talk about that in this house.
Just got my Rumpelstiltskin 4K big box set in today.
Nice. I did see that.
Cool. You gotta start a channel. I know people always say that. Irreversible is probably a porn film for some unhealthy persons out there. I'm just saying.
Probably.
Yeah, for some sick people out there, for sure.
Absolutely.
Can't say I'm in that boat, but favorite scenes.
Are we just gonna go back and forth?
Sure, I don't have many, to be honest, because this is a depressing movie.
I have actually quite a few.
Okay.
I have David's new updated video. I think it's a great scene and a great scene to show what his character's like.
Yeah, I just didn't write that because then the asshole steps in and makes him shorten it. So then I was just mad again.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one though. I put on David puts on a movie that his mom loves.
Oh,
I wanted to cry.
I put that.
She's like sitting there quoting it and everything, and I'm just like, oh my god, I can't. This lady.
Yeah, I absolutely have that written down.
You can just see how happy he is watching her happy.
Yeah, and they're having like a normal conversation. They're reminiscing about just like the old times, and she doesn't even recognize who he is.
I know.
So it's even sadder.
She thinks he's her husband.
Yeah, which kind of makes sense to me because like he would clearly look like him.
Yeah.
Right. Henry, right? I think she kept going.
Frank.
That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was an incredibly touching scene. It's Michael.
Yeah.
I have the first interactions with Andy.
Yeah, I wrote that too.
Yeah, I think it's very funny.
Yeah, he's like, fuck you.
Yeah, and Andy's just like, wow, tell me more.
How do we feel about this?
Yeah.
And I love how like at the end they pour a drink, and I was like, and this is how he becomes an alcoholic. He's gonna continue to hang out with Andy and pour a drink every night.
Yeah.
That's where I thought this was going.
I definitely think it hints to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a whole montage of him just getting drunk and watching this tape.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that this. I was kind of wondering what the length of time was between when he started doing that to where we pick up, because there is a montage. It's just not really clear about how long the time has been.
Probably hasn't been that long, because I mean, if Lisa went on this other date and then realized it didn't work out, like I'm sure it was probably only like a week, maybe.
Yeah, okay, I could see a week for sure.
Maybe.
Yeah. Because by the end of the montage, she's like literally like word for word repeating what's being said.
Yeah. Yes, Irreversible is messed up. I loved it. Still haven't seen Irreversible either. It's good. It's just wild though, and there is SA, so trigger warning. Not everyone likes that. I mean, who likes that? But not everyone can handle that. Everything with him in the video was good. I wish they focused more on that. Maybe makes the film into his life more, but all the relationship stuff was boring, I think. And the ending was not that good. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, mixed into his life was, you say, mixed into his life more and saying it was boring. His life technically is supposed to be boring, like you said, right?
Yeah.
I think I did get a little bored with it too, but that's kind of the point.
Yeah, he's also bored.
Yeah.
He literally just watches movies.
Yeah.
And takes care of his mom. Like, he doesn't even take her out for a walk.
Yeah.
That was something I wrote down. I'm like, take your mother out for a fucking walk. If she wants to go for a walk, take her out.
Yeah. Can you think of a movie that's more messed up than Requiem for a Dream? That's a true horror movie. I brought that up in the beginning of this live because this movie has one story element to it that reminded me of Requiem for a Dream, and yes, that movie messed me up, and this one too. And I've realized the type of bleak that I don't like.
You also don't like just like aging movies either. Like you were triggered by old.
Yeah. The Substance even got to me a little bit with the whole themes of like aging in Hollywood and stuff. Not that I'm in Hollywood, but I'm a woman.
We're on fucking YouTube, babe.
I'm a lady. So yeah, there's lots of things like that trigger me, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, more so when they're like really old, like Requiem for a Dream or this movie. It is. Gaspar is one of the few original directors still alive, but he is really thinking outside the box like most directors did back in the days. His movies do not feel retro or pop. Men Behind the Sun, Cannibal Holocaust. We haven't seen Cannibal Holocaust yet.
Yeah, I don't know Men Behind the Sun either.
Solo. I haven't seen that either.
I haven't seen it either.
No. I have virtually no boundaries for what can be a movie. But if it's unsavory, it will never be rewatched. But honestly, I've never shut a movie off for content. I'm in the same boat. I don't have a lot of stuff that triggers me except old stuff. But I still watch it.
Yeah, I can't say unless it's like super bad. But like I don't think I've ever like intentionally shut a movie off.
Yeah. Yeah, I get a little bit more triggered in sad romance movies, to be honest, than I do in horror. I can pretty much watch anything in horror and sleep okay. Caveman movies and more. Hey there, everyone. Please hit the like button for this cool couple. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. Okay, we'll film a movie about a man who is bored. We'll take a camera and film paint dry masterpiece. Well, you can make cool stuff out of boring stuff. The Bothersome Man is a good example. I asked the director of Santa Jaws today if she thought Jaws is a true horror movie or not. She says yes. I'm excited for that interview to come out.
Yeah.
Seeing Santa Jaws, got the DVD. I gotta see that.
You have it?
Do you have it?
I don't know. It might have came in like that 5-pack of shark movies that were ridiculous.
Okay. Santa Jaws is great. Yeah, you will definitely enjoy your short film watch. All of you should. Okay. Yeah. We'll definitely. I might put that on when we get off here.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe tomorrow or something. I shut off Sweeney Todd. I didn't know it was a shitty musical.
Love Sweeney Todd.
I've never seen it.
I love it.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Mm-hmm. I fucking love that movie. I think when it came out on physical, I don't know if we bought it or we rented it, but we were like in PEI or something like that. And instead of going outside and doing anything, I was just watching Sweeney Todd on repeat.
You're such a theater kid.
Whatever.
Okay, we're still on favorite scenes, aren't we? We got sidetracked there.
Yeah. I think I put the first date down.
Yeah, me too. That was my last one, the date with Lisa.
Yeah, because I just think it's like very well written dialogue, and their back and forth is really good, and their chemistry even seems really good to me. And then I also have like when they go find his mom too, because there's a scene where his mom does get out of the house and they couldn't find her. I thought her coming in and being like a reassurance, then you can see like he feels better and he knows that everything's going to be okay now, so he's not freaking out as much and he's calmed down, and she helps him realize where she is. Yeah. So I like that scene as well.
Yeah, me too. How many of these am I allowed to have in an hour?
Read the instructions. I don't know. Jesus.
I put way worse substances in my body when I'm in my 20s, so I think I'm fine to have 3 lozenges. Whoops.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you're okay. Like, it's just a candy, really.
Yeah.
You're gonna have one too.
Do you have any? Was that your last one?
Yeah, I'll count that one up as my last one.
Do you have least favorite scenes?
I do.
I have 3.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah. Mom walks in on him jerking off, and then he snaps at her and yells at her and says she's the reason he's dead.
I also wrote that scene down.
My God, what a roller coaster. We're watching him jerk off to Andy talking about his experience with this big titty bitch in the bed. How she's riding him, and you can see him like getting to the point of climax, and then all of a sudden the mom walks in, and then the outrage that he does, and I wanted to cry. I was like, I just felt super weird watching him jerk off, and now I want to cry. Like the emotions that just went through. Obviously, it's a well done scene, but it still has to go in my least favorite because I'm like, what the fuck? It was so sad.
Not only that, she thinks it's her
husband
husband jerking off. Yeah.
Calling him Filthy Frank or whatever.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Yeah, it was very sad. It's sad too because he knows he doesn't mean the things that he's saying until afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And then like he backtracks and
she just starts sobbing because she realizes her husband's dead and she didn't remember.
Yeah. And
then he has to be like, oh no, he's just at band or whatever the heck he's doing.
Yeah, he's out on a train to his big gig or something.
Yeah. It was so sad.
Yeah.
Oh God, who can remember all of the substances they took in their 20s? I'm just glad I never took the substance. Yeah. Yeah. Good Lord. Yeah. It's a wild scene. What do you got for least favorite? Because I got two more. But...
Oh, let's see. I dislike that the scene where Frank like fucks it all up with Lisa.
David.
Oh, sorry, yeah, David.
Mm-hmm.
David. And it's such a heartbreaking scene too, because like, of course the TV has to come on, and like gets a little excited early, which is probably fair because he probably hasn't been with anybody in over 10 years, probably.
Premature ejaculation.
Yeah.
Which, like, whatever.
I bet you she was fine.
Yeah.
But clearly, she calls him back.
Yeah, if Andy didn't come on the TV, she probably nothing.
Come on the TV.
Yeah, she probably wouldn't have left.
Well, David kicks her out because Andy's laughing at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I don't know if that's like something that's happening in like, so you don't get like a full playthrough of the tape, so you don't know. There's the mystery of what's real and what's not real, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he does talk about how embarrassing it is. And same with like the scene with the mom, when the mom catches him jerking off. You hear Andy in the back being like, oh, that is so fucked up. Like, did this really just happen?
Bad. I know.
So he like mocks and belittles him this whole time.
I know. Yeah, my other least favorite scenes are smacks mom, kills mom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's it for me too, actually.
Okay. Where did I leave off here?
Yeah.
Just saw Only God Forgives with Ryan Gosling. Crazy freaking movie. I don't know that one.
I don't know that one either.
I like Ryan Gosling though. I'll write it down.
Every girl likes Ryan Gosling.
Except now, whenever I see Ryan Gosling, I think of Phil, our friend. Because I just think they look alike.
Phil?
Sammy's Phil.
Oh.
Yeah. I told him that once, and he goes, yeah, I've gotten that at Starbucks before. I've always thought he looks like Ryan Gosling a little bit. Like they could be brothers or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's weird. I just see it in his face. I don't know. Is that a sequel to Drive? This movie is so wrong and uncomfortable and depressing. 2 thumbs up. That's
gonna be Sam's fucking score.
That's like when I watched Requiem for a Dream for the first time. I was watching it all by myself in the bedroom, and then I literally came out sobbing. I was like, the movie was so triggering and so horrible. I rated it 5 stars. Yeah, traumatizing. Hell, before I was even in my 20s, I survived candy cigarettes. LOL, please don't delete me.
What are candy cigarettes?
I don't know.
They still make candy cigarettes, do they not?
What are those?
You ever had the Popeyes candy cigarettes?
I feel like that's not what he's talking about.
Oh, maybe not. That's what I would know them as.
The Popeyes candy sticks that you pretended for cigarettes when you were a kid?
Yeah.
I feel like this might be a term for something else.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're literally talking about that. But let us know.
Like maybe they were banned somewhere for choking hazards or something. I don't know.
I haven't seen those in a long time.
They still make them, I'm pretty sure.
Queen by herself is crazy, Sam.
Hey, that's how I watched it my first time too.
Yeah. It was rough.
You learned something about yourself after watching that movie.
Do you?
I don't know. Did you?
I just felt really uncomfortable.
Exactly. You get all the feels.
Yeah. Thoughts on the killer? We've already kind of talked about him.
Yeah, and it's just a sad story.
Yeah. He's not like a serial killer or anything, but
Yeah, he doesn't have any. Besides himself as a person, it's not like he's got like a cool weapon of choice.
no.
There's no signature chainsaw massacre here, or no machete or finger knives or devil.
Just rage and resentment.
Yep.
And trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Probably is also dealing with the fact that his father killed himself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I bet you he never was able to process that properly either,
Mm-hmm.
because who knows how long the dementia has been going on for.
Yeah. Scary rating out of 10.
So this movie's not particularly scary. I was on the edge of my seat for quite a bit, so I'll go with a 4.
Okay. I'm going with a 6.
Oh damn!
For the themes of dementia and fucking, I can't handle that. I can't. I can't handle it. It's depressing and scary, and that's scary.
Okay.
Scary rating. Rewatchability, and would you recommend?
I think this is a movie you watch every few years. I'm not going to say this is a movie I'm ready to jump to right away. But yes, every couple years, I'm gonna try to buy this movie.
Oh God!
At some point, just because like it's gonna go out of print, and then the only way we're gonna be able to watch it is on that.
Yeah. Eli, if you do, let us know what you think of it. Come back and comment on this video or something.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
It is good. It's just
yeah, this 69% is a little surprising for me.
Yeah. Maybe some people had issues with the slowness of it, like me.
It could be.
Sammy did not reveal you were afraid of oldness during your horror mosaic interview. I didn't know. I didn't realize it until I think this is the movie that I kind of realized it after watching The Substance too, but
yeah,
definitely Requiem for a Dream too. But I just hadn't seen enough movies with this theme. I think that made me realize like this is a trigger.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now I know.
Mm.
And everyone go check out Bitter Wolf's channel too for awesome interviews. I'm just hyping up everyone today.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
Scream Factory released it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they did. They're not going to be releasing any more IFC films, but I'm pretty sure it's not too hard to get a hold of still. I do think it is out of print though.
Okay. Rewatchability for me and recommend. Yes, I would recommend it. I will warn people that it is sad. I will not rewatch this.
Ever?
I don't think so. Because if I was going to rewatch a depressing movie with this aging theme, sadly, I might watch Requiem for a Dream to see if I can handle it a second time. I don't know if I would go back and watch this.
This is way more calm than Requiem for a Dream.
I know, but I think I did have issues with the pacing with this one.
Okay.
Like, I don't do well with slow burns.
Yeah.
I get a little, like, I was scribbling all over my paper because I was getting like, okay, come on, like, let's get this movie over with. It's really sad and it's really slow and I'm tired of being sad. I was literally thinking like, I want to jump on someone's YouTube live and get this movie out of my head. Yeah. Like I'm over this. So yeah, I don't think I would rewatch it.
Yeah.
That's just me. It's done. I can log it on Letterboxd. I can talk about it.
Okay.
I think I might be done with David and Lisa and Frank and his mom.
And Andy.
And Andy. Fucking Andy.
I'd like to see a sequel to this, but maybe like in the sequel, it's actually a videotape possessed.
Yeah. Maybe there's another movie like that.
Well, probably.
Where we leave off? Oh yeah, Eli's got Bitter Wolf there. Perfect. I know this is off topic, but it's breaking horror news. What?
I have not seen that. Who did I see? I didn't see Stu coming back. I saw the half brother from Scream 3 is coming back.
Is this like, did this just drop, Ryan? Are we going to look at Twitter in a second and it's going to be all over the feed? Huh. Okay. All right. We'll see.
Oh, Caveman's got the bubble gum.
Oh, candy cigarettes were first introduced in the 1970s. They were like bubblegum cigarette sticks that you can blow smoke powder through while you're using a parent's note for their beer and cigs. Oh.
Huh. It's interesting.
Yeah. Learn something new.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Show the Bitter Wolf some love and give him a sub. It's confirmed.
Flashback. I'm saying it's going to happen in the flashback.
I have.
Kevin Williams said it has confirmed that Stu is dead.
So you think it's going to just be a flashback of him?
Yep.
Kind of thing?
Yep. Now imagine it's just a photo on the wall. Everybody's so fucking pumped now for this movie. It's just
a newspaper article with his face.
Yeah, it's just that's as simple as it's gonna be.
Oh, the brother's coming back. Yeah, it has to be a flashback. Yeah, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, I have no idea where this movie's going.
Yeah, me neither.
With all these drops, like these casting drops, like, huh. Okay, let's put our final movie rating here as a whole. Thank you for Ryan for dropping that for us, though.
Yeah.
Because we're not on social media at the moment, so we would not have seen that. Final movie rating as a whole. What would you rate this movie?
I'm giving it a solid thumbs up.
Yeah, I think that's what I would. I think I'm going low thumbs up for me.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because I did get a little bored at it for a second.
Okay.
I can't give it a solid thumbs up, but I still think it's a really well done story and everything. So yeah, I think a nice, would that be 3.5?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to log that on Letterboxd. Okay, let me see if there's any fun facts.
Mm-hmm. I am curious to know if there's anything.
Eli's given up on this new screen.
I'm to the point as well.
Yeah, and you know what? I said the same thing about 6 though, and I ended up loving 6. I think because 5, like, I didn't connect with any of the characters, but then 6, I ended up loving them. So I don't know. Maybe low expectations is always the good way to go anyway.
Yeah, well, this is the start of a new trilogy, so I doubt you're going to love any of the characters in this one.
Yeah. Okay, Rent-A-Pal. Let's see if there's any fun facts here.
Oh, yeah, there's got to be.
There was a real video cassette sold in 1986 called Rent-A-Friend. A lot of the scenes done by Will Wheaton are direct references to things that happened on the original video from 1986.
Okay.
Oh. There's an additional scene that plays following the credits.
Oh, I didn't see that.
We missed that.
No, it even jumped to the next movie.
Maybe they didn't keep it on this streaming service.
I'll look it up after
on
YouTube.
When the film screened at the 2020 Grimmfest, jury member and horror writer Preston Faisal loved it so much he attempted to argue the rest of the judges into awarding it almost every prize in the competition and had to be swayed into considering the merits of other movies that had played. The movie ultimately won Best Actor and Best Screenplay.
Nice. That's good.
When David plays one of his father's recordings for Lisa, he puts a cassette tape into a boombox labeled with the brand name Curtis Mates. Was an American electronics manufacturer started in 1957. Though they had a somewhat prestigious line of TVs in the 50s and 60s, this unit was likely a rebranded cassette player from one of the giant Japanese manufacturers like, I don't know how to say that, Matsushita or Pioneer, introduced during their financial decline.
Okay.
In June 2021, John Stevenson, Brian Landis Fulkins, and Jimmy Weber recorded an audio commentary for the Rogue Commentary podcast. Okay. I think that's it.
Oh, it's going to open to me some more fun stuff about like the tapes and stuff. There's quite a few reviews out for this movie, so I'm excited to hear what other people are saying.
Yeah, I'm curious too. Yeah, that's all. Some fun facts.
Awesome.
But yeah, we are we're recording the next few days straight. Like we're recording with Bitter Wolf tomorrow. Not sure if that's live or not. If Bitter Wolf is still in here, you can let us know, or if you've even decided if it's live or not. And then we're on the movie Canon on Saturday. I think that's like in the afternoon, right in the middle of the afternoon. We're gonna be playing some horror games and stuff with like a big panel, which I'm excited for. I'm gonna lose because I'm just not a horror movie, like a movie buff.
Yep.
Sunday we have Anthony and Allie coming on for Donnie Darko. Do we have anything Monday? No, Monday is a break. And then Tuesday is our first Counting the Movie Collection video live.
Which we'll be doing live.
We're gonna see how it goes. We'll probably try and do like a 45 minutes to an hour and just see how far we get. Yeah, I think that's all as far as I'm gonna announce.
Okay.
So yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll post everything that we're like on other people's channels. We'll make sure to post it on our feed so that you guys know where we're at.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks for everyone that tuned in today. Oh, yay, another live soon. Yeah, we're this weekend. Sunday night, we're doing a live on our channel for Donnie Darko at 7 p.m. Eastern. We want to see that. I'm glad that you liked it. Thank you, Ryan. I don't think it'll be live because there are some things I need to do in post and haven't had time this week to advertise for my first live, so I'm going to wait. That's okay. Okay. So stay tuned for on the Bitter Wolves channel. We'll be on there. It won't be live though. Yes, we will watch.
We will watch the short.
And we got to fit in Jacob's Ladder in the next week or two here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Koi, for the support today.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate it. And thanks to everyone that chatted with us tonight.
Absolutely.
Have a good night, guys.
Stay spooky.